It was given to me like 20... Ano pa ngayon? 2015, di ba? 2014. Teka lang ha, nagbibilang na ako. Early 2014 siya binigay sa akin yung script. Early 2014. Pero the script was written na before pa. Parang it was being shopped around by my co-writer shopped around. And then I was introduced to my co-writer, and then me and my co-writer and another producing part of mine, they saw my short film with one of the Directors Guild in the US. So, and then they discussed that, we met, and then they said like, maybe he's the one. And then I got the script, I liked it, because it resonated to me. Because the script was initially like inspired by my co-writer's husband. Like, may mga aspects sa buhay niya nung as an immigrant, parang yun yung naging inspiration, naging parang impetus sa storya. Tapos nung pumasok na ako, siyempre nung binasa ko, immigrant ako sa States, sariling kayod. Then pumunta doon, walang pamilya, walang connection sa industriya. Alam mo yun? So, parang aside from yung buhay dito, pupuntang Amerika, parang ang nakita ko sa script, parang it can also be a metaphor or like to like yung buhay pagsalta mo sa Amerika. Saka kasi nung time na yon, naalala ko rin, sa Amerika kasi sa States, when I was working for TFC as the camera guy for the Northeast, there's a foreigner who asked me that time na, why are Filipinos always smiling? Sabi. Tapos naisip ko, oo nga. Parang sabi nila kahit na naghihirap na, parang smile pa rin. Tapos feeling ko, for me, ito na yung parang ode ko to the immigrants na ito yung dahilan. Kasi bago pa lang makarating sa abroad, sa Amerika, sa Hong Kong or what, nahubog na yung pagkatao ng bawat Pilipino, kaya nakakayanan nila yung mga hamon sa abroad.
We're very resilient.
Very resilient and very adaptive, and you know, may laging kung nakikita mo nga, di ba, sa mga kahit si Pacquiao, laging parang para sa Pilipinas or what, parang laging may dahilan, hindi lang dahil sa sarili nila. Usually may dahilan kung bakit sila pumupunta doon. Ito yung kwento, so ito, sa kwento ni Toto, ganito din siya. So umpisa, siguro kala niya, para lang sa kanya to. Pero sa huli, ma-realize niya na hindi lang para sa pamilya niya. Actually, mas marami pa. Maraming umaasa na maging successful siya. So yun yung parang... So, how long in the making... Tagal na yung script. Pero pagdating sa akin, it took me like another like year to give notes and do rewrites. We shot it this year, early this year.
First film.
Yes. First feature. Before that, last year, I was AD for Carlitos' Hari na Tondo. So, kaya most of the casting, most of the crew for this film like came from Hari na Tondo. So, pagdating sa akin, kilala na nila ako. So, yun. Si Rafa, naka-work na sa Hari. Si Beth, naka-work ko na siya sa short film ko, sa Pagpag. Doon. Yung may short film ako, yung nanalo ng DJ, doon ko naka-work si Beth, tapos si Carlos is my professor sa NYU. So basically, like, he guided me through the whole thing. Like, I was fortunate for that.
Okay, Director Rita, what's your feedback on his directorial debut?
I'm very proud of JP. I mean, I've seen the movie. Alam mo na si JP is he's very hardworking at saka organized. That's why when I was after I saw him, I mean, I was a professor in NYU, pero so I had dealings. We had constant dealings in class at saka in office hours. But I actually worked with him as he was my AD in Arianto. Nung nakita ko how organized he was, that's why I got him to be the producing teacher in the first classes last summer. And so yung nakita ko in the movie, I thought it was ano niya talaga yun, it's very organized and he works hard sa script pa lang all the way through, no? And all the way until editing and all. I mean, it's really just I'm really proud of him and of the movie. I've seen it. What I really like about the movie is yung kasi as I said before, he knows what it's like to be both sides. Yung wanting to become an immigrant and then having become an immigrant, what is it to be, a citizen, a U.S. citizen. So this movie is made parang with a tone of somebody. You get a feeling of you're in two places at once. Parang it's question. It makes you sympathize with the struggles of somebody who wants to be an immigrant and kanyang struggles. But at the same time, without passing judgment on the character and on the U.S. experience, it also makes you question. It made me question if it's worth it. So I say no judgment because the character really wanted to become a citizen. So it's an interesting take on the wanting to be wanting to leave the country and be a citizen abroad of another country. Yeah, another country. So I felt that it had that imprimatur of somebody who had experienced it. So if we had experienced it, and it's a good journey. I mean, I'm really proud of the movie, and I really hope to help push it.
May part ba din sa movie na masasabi ko na direct Carlito siguro movie? Movie? Kasi syempre as a mentor, di ba, parang yung influence, may ganun ba? Or distinctly you, yung appeal mo?
Ako ba tinatanong mo?
Siguro they should be the judge.
You should be the judge.
Yes,
Maybe you can
of
ask me. Kasi he taught me, like, he's like one of my professors, directing professors. And then I had a first-hand look rin of like experience of like him being on set. Shot-wise, maybe according to my editor, na parang like you're really a student of Carlos. So what that means, I don't know. Probably.
I guess that answers the
Yeah.
question.
Yeah, that answers the question. Like Manette was the one who said like, you are a student of Carlos. So
Actually, even from an actor's point of view, parang, kasi with my dad, nakasulat na sa script, pero pwede ka magdagdag. Walang fixed na kung may madagdag or whatever. Or pwede, you can ask him about, can I try this? May ganung communication between director and actor. So it's similar then with JP, I must say.
I think JP has made films before he entered NYU. I mean, he's had projects before, so he has his own voice. I think, and I remember when he interviewed the first time with Dish.
oh my God.
Yung pag-interview, kasi yung faculty interview selection process. And then, so it was done by Skype. We were in Singapore. He was in New York. The whole faculty was in Singapore. And we saw it to that. Oy, wow, mga daming awards just a likod na. So those were short films or those were advertisements?
Short and TV segments. Yeah, TV shows. Yeah.
So he knows production design, and he has had he's been recognized before, and it was great working with him as one of his professors in his student. But it's really great to see him just at the beginning of this journey, filmmaking career.
Was it initially tagged on the movie?
Okay, so kasi with initially yes, but when was a question. Like kasi initially we were thinking of like doing the same route as my short film. Na it was shot here, I got it abroad, and then it came back he came back after the whole run of the festival circuit. He came back to the Philippines and was exhibited during the Cinemalaya this year because it was invited to be screened. So we were thinking maybe that we'll do it that way. Pero natapos kasi yung film mga July na. Natapos yung film July na. By then, most of the festival submissions na is over. So for at least for the fall festivals. So we thought maybe we'll reverse it this time. We start from the home country going out.
For the casting, is it personal choice or nag-audition si
Anong audition? Audition, more of meet and greet. Kasi before ako pumunta, kasi nag-ano kami ng cast, di ba? Tapos napanood ko siya sa San Diego nung sa festival kasi pelikula ko nandun. Tapos pelikula, Norte nandun. Pinanood ko siya, galing to ah. Magaling to tao to. So, sino kaya to? Kasi, that time I didn't know that he came from the Eigenman family and all that stuff. So, I didn't know. So, he's good. And then, tapos nun, so binugol ko siya. YouTube, nandun rin. Sabi ko, dito naman, parang mga interview siya, parang ang charming niya. Parang labas yung charm niya. Sabi ko, parang ito yata yung range na kailangan. Sabi ko, for the movie. So kasi nung time na yun, yung Norte, wala pa yata sa akin yung script. Pero sabi ko, magaling to. Tapos nung dumating na yung script, naisip ko siya. And then, to top that, when I was asking for recommendations, because Beth Orteza is one of the assistant producers for this film. So I asked for advice. Sabi ko, what do you think? Yeah, why don't you try Sid? Oh, I thought of that. So sabi ko, sige. Tapos nag-meet. Kasi iba naman yung kita mo sa pelikula, di ba? Kita mo sa YouTube. Iba pa rin pag yung rapport. Kasi pag director ka, kailangan maganda yung rapport mo sa actors mo. Kundi, kapalpak yung pelikula mo, mag-aawal din actors, So, what impressed me with him is that when we met, sabi niya, hindi ko, to be honest, I did not read the whole script yet. I only read yung first 10 pages yata. Sabi niya kasi every time I read the whole script, and then I fall in love with the script, with the film, and then I don't get the role. So, kaya parang medyo, alam mo yun, parang siguro protecting himself and but with that 10 pages, we were talking for an hour because he had a lot of questions. And for a director, that makes me feel confident that, that this actor is thinking, nag-isip siya, kasi madetalye siya eh. Hindi nabasa niya na, pati bawat linya, bawat stage direction, nagtatanong siya kung ano yung tira. Especially drama siya. Master script, kala niya drama rin siya. Ay, hindi ko drama. Dramatic actor ako. Hindi ka naman drama. So, it was fun. It was fun working. That was actually one of the key moments na after ng meet and greet na yun, tutakin natin ng isa na sabi ko, parang if I follow my hunch, he's the guy. Sure enough, he's really great to work with. Very professional. Yeah. And very, walang KMS sa set. Okay. Very friendly sa crew, very friendly sa cast. Parang, yun. And I think, for me, it's important. Important that the cast is mabait. As in, makatao sa crew. And parang at least lahat, walang tension na parang may hierarchy. Although, of course, may hierarchy. Pero, mas family in the thing. Mas collaborative.
Bakit mo nasabi na, after this, kaya mo nang gawin?
Makikita niyo actually. I can't mention it now, pero I can say na 2 days yung shooting days ko. And siya yung pinakamahirap na 2 days na nagawa ko ever, I think, in a film or TV. On that medium. Kasi napakatindi ng set actually. Kasi the moment I stepped on set, hanggat sa after the second day, nagtatrabaho ako. Akala ko may nap time or makakaupo ako sa recliner chair, makakabasa ng script, makakanood ng movie kapag may mga ibang nakasalang na artista. Hindi, yung 2 days ako. Pero 2 days lang ako. Yeah. But I'm happy I took the role. I'm happy I did the film kasi it's maganda yung role. I enjoyed the role and it's very, I would say, daring. Pero it's good. It's a nice featured role na I enjoyed. And of course, it's nice to work with JP. Kasi I remember napanood ko yung short film niya. What year was it? 2011?
When you saw it? 2012.
Yeah, mga 2012. Napanood ko yung short film niya kasi nandun yung mom ko. Pagpan. So, wala pa akong masyadong, I hadn't done any acting things yet. So I wanted to fill up my experience. And sabi ko sa kanya, I'd love to work with you. I casted me. Lesson in networking. Pero yun, I enjoyed. You'll see why. Yun mo sasabi ko. Pero matindi yung 2 days ko. And it's a pleasure to work with Sid. Tao and Sid.
Tao and Sid, yeah.
Napakagaling. I remember may isang take kami dito na I remember mga 8 takes siya. It was medyo intense yung scene. Pero just proved to me how fun it is to work with Sid and direct JP kasi from take 1 did the take and then JP comes direct. Okay, take 2 iba na. Tapos pagdating ng 4 or 5 parang we and Sid were already like okay. Parang nafe-feel na namin. 7 or 8 yun, we got it 7 and 8. Those types of experiences on set are fun kasi it makes you feel proud of the work. So,
yun ang aabangan. Isa sa aabangan.
Saan ka?
Saka maganda kasi sa cast, lalo na si Sid. Kasi Sid all the way through, di ba? Sa buong shoot. As in, everyday siya. Parang agad ni Sid. Hindi pa ako masaya sa take. Or, alam niya agad. Okay, let's do it again. Alam na niya.
actually nung puyat na puyat ako because the night before we shot, natulog ako nag-free. Kasi yung Gary V concert was on ABS. Pinapanood ko yung Gary V concert.
Lahat sila ganun. Kasi Mara, si Liza's very detail-oriented. As in, saka ano niya agad. Kung hindi pa yun yung take na kunin ko, na ibang part ko. Alam nila. So, doon pala siguro tuwa na ako. Parang, okay, nag-guess nila ako. So, yun.
Just interesting to note na, anong tawag nito, you as a filmmaker, meron ka rin palang hindi ka rin pala ganun na fully kilala yung mga ibang artista.
Yeah, kasi for me, actually, it benefits me, as a
No
director,
judgment.
na